Gdzie ona mnie prowadzi?
So, are you ready?
A,
Good.
jestem ciekaw, co ona tutaj... Czy to randka? O kurde, co to za kula? Wow, co to za kula?
Kurmai told me about this place. This sphere is what keeps us in the air, and it draws its energy from the water. Crystal water, that's what he called it. I just
Ale
had to
fajnie
see
to
it for
wygląda,
myself.
Jezus. Kula czerpie energię z wody. Ale mega.
It's beautiful, don't you think? In any case,
He just can't believe it. No, he just can't believe it.
Oh, damn. No, quickly, run.
O, nas przyłapie. Kurde, ale lipa.
That should do it. Now, wait a second.
What part
Ale
of
randka.
vertical didn't you
Randka pod
understand?
napięciem.
He thinks his instructions were clear. Stay here. Do nothing. But no. You decide to run around the ship and open whatever door crosses your path. And no, don't look at him like that. Next time, there will be consequences.
O co chodzi?
Well, okay. Yes.
What the fuck? Co się dzieje?
By the name of the sun, here we are on a mission to save mankind, and instead of sharpening our weapons and talking gloomily, we play hide and seek like two little kids who just stole an apple from their neighbor. That's just bizarre, isn't it?
Bizarre. JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
No, it hasn't. Anyway, I guess we're safe down here, at least for a while. But actually,
O,
I
ognisko.
don't mind. This place, it makes me feel serene. Lets you forget why we're here. Do I? In a good or bad way? That's good to hear. You know, Saira, I've been thinking about what happened in the castle and the talk we had after that. Well, do you remember when I said that I should maybe just give up and accept that I'll never be able to fully control that thing inside me? You tried to comfort me and told me that what happened in the castle was just an accident, and that with just enough tenacity, I could make sure it would never happen again. At first I was grateful, but then I thought about it and realized that there was actually some truth in what I had said. You know, all my life, I've tried to kill that part of me because it made me feel despicable. And every time I failed, I hated myself for it and thought that I was just too weak. But that was the wrong way to look at it from the very start. This thing, the only way to truly kill it would be to kill myself. And I can't and won't do that. Not now, when there's so much at stake, nor in the future if there is one. No, I won't let it harm anyone ever again. But I'll accept that it's a part of
No,
me.
to dobre podejście.
You know, Saira, what good did all the self-loathing ever do? I've been dealt a tough hand, and with that thing and these urges inside of me, I'll never be like the others. I think that's the best, maybe the only way to deal with something like this. Accept it.
Czemu w ogóle
As
moja
despicable
postać
as
się
it may be, because
zmieniała
it is
się
part of who
kamera?
you are.
A w ogóle jaki ja mam
Understand what I
strój?
mean? I'm not deluding myself. Living with this thing will be something I have to wrestle with for the rest of my life. There will always be moments of weakness when it will try to get the best of me. But I will always resist. And I will do so without condemning myself every time it happens. And in the meantime, I will live. I will do all the things that I never allowed myself to do. Build friendships, go... even if the latter would be a rather amusing sight. Yes, and that.
O, całkiem niezły plan. A co ze mną? Czy jestem częścią twoich planów? O, wątek romantyczny. Myślę też, że jak powiem całkiem niezły plan, to będzie takie trochę takie, że okej, fajny masz plan, ale zostaniemy przyjaciółmi, a to będzie takie... Dobra.
You are, if you want
O,
to be.
jeśli tego chcę. Przykro mi, ale nie wiem. I wyobrażam sobie, że mogło być inaczej.
That really means a lot to me, Saira. You know, I'm not sure I could have... why am I still talking?
What the fuck? Co za sceneria? Udało się, widzowie. Mamy to. Mamy to. O kurde! My jesteśmy nadzy. La, my jesteśmy nadzy. Czemu mam oczy zamknięte? The fuck? Ej, moja postać jak ma oczy zamknięte, to lepiej wygląda niż z otwartymi, tak szczerze. Ale czemu jesteśmy nadzy? Tutaj chyba doszło do czegoś więcej niż tylko do całowania się. Ale jaja.
Hey, sorry I didn't wake you early. You seemed... exhausted. I guess so. I heard talking coming from upstairs, and I think it could be time to go back to the others. What do you say?
Co myślisz o nas?
Good, I suppose. But truth be told, I'm also afraid. You know, to make a mistake. All of this, it's new to me, and it happened quickly. There you were, there were these feelings, and then this. The first time the other person felt the same way, yes. There was a girl once, when I was younger. A novice. Silva.
A to ona miała już wcześniej pociąg do jakiejś nowicjuszki.
No. It hurts me to say it, but she lacked the discipline for it. She's an adjutant to a priestess now, and I don't even know if she's still an Enderal. Well, let's put it this way. I'd be surprised if she even knew I existed. This was before that farmer told everyone about my connection to that village. I was very introverted back then and preferred to spend most of my time alone. So, I was just... Still, these feelings I had for her, they made me afraid. They were just there all of a sudden, and they seemed so intense and unreasonable. I couldn't control them, and that drove me crazy.
A tak jest właśnie zakochiwanie się, intensywnie, dorzecznie piękne.
Between us, it was somehow slower. More like some sort of trust, some sort of affection, which grew with each passing day, especially through the talks we had. No, it isn't. I think if I had felt the same towards you as I did towards Silva, I would have done one thing. Backed off. Meditated. Killed these feelings bit by bit so that they couldn't gain control over me. The fact that it wasn't like that, you know, Saira, you were there
Czy
for
ona
me.
mnie za Saira?
You accepted me despite everything you knew about me. And honestly, until the very end, I thought that there had to be some catch to it. some logical reason for your affection. I just couldn't
Ja jestem po
imagine you
prostu
did it
pojebany.
because, well,
To
you
nie ma
know.
nic do rzeczy, to nie ma
Anyway,
żadnego
to be
haczyka,
honest,
jestem po
for
prostu
once in my life,
popierdolony.
I don't want to think about my feelings too much. I'm just happy. And that's it. I don't know. Hopefully one that includes the two of us being together. First, we have to put an end to the cycle. Find the new notes.
Wydaje mi się, że nie
then,
przeżyjemy przyszłości, tak szczerze.
I can't imagine that this Quarak will just set sail and go back to Naren once we've destroyed his vision of a higher existence for mankind. Which is... But let's be honest, Saira. We can't win. Not against Naren.
Kurde. Też nie możemy...
Yes, we'll see. For now, I'd say that we should focus on getting rid of the High Ones first. Do you want to go upstairs now? The others will be waiting for us. Good.
Ruszajmy.
I'd recommend a little clothing first, though. I don't think the others would like this look as much as I do.
Ogólnie wydaje mi się, że Enderal nie skończy się dobrze. Że skończy się naszą śmiercią prawdopodobnie. W sensie, że skończy się unicestwieniem wszystkich. Dosłownie. A dobra, no lecimy. O, czekaj, bo ja nie mam... Aha, bo ja mam w ogóle... Czemu ja mam? O. Wszystko mam? Dobra. Ściągnęło mi... gdzie my jesteśmy?
Nonsense! Now quiet. He needs to concentrate.
Now, if it isn't our missing friends.
Ogólnie wydaje mi się, że gdybym dobrze poprowadził dialogi z Jasperem, to też bym z Jasperem mógł właśnie wejść w taką relację romantyczną.
No reason to be ashamed, Keeper. There was a time when I was young too, believe it or not.
Ale wolę z Kalią.
We came across the first of these floating buildings about 3 hours ago. The Valley of a Thousand Clouds.
Wow, ale wierzę.
Starlings called it.
Będzie eksploracja...
But as you've noticed,
Ziemia
it's a little
zapomnianych.
too, well, quiet. He was at first, yes. But he's grown more distant the closer we've gotten. Let's just hope... Correct. By Malphus. Just imagine how much history is... Maybe we can come back here one day, once we've stopped the cleansing. Well, first of all, let us take a look at it up close. Then we'll see.
Still, no one. That must mean something, right?
He will find them. He will find them, and they will listen.
Wait!
Co on oszalał?
By the righteous path. That's not good at all. Come on, we have to follow him.
Gościu. Zaraz zginiesz, kurde. Gdzie ty idziesz? Jesteśmy tu pierwszy raz, a ty lecisz jak... jakiś pojebaniec. By the name of Jesus Christ. Saira. No i co? Się
And
modli.
Malphus, this is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Ale ma
but
oczy.
deserted. So maybe the ancient fathers of the Starlings
Legion.
don't exist after all?
Let's not jump to conclusions, shall we? Somebody must have built this place, and somehow the maps which led us here have ended up in the hands of the Starlings. Ancient fathers or not, whoever was capable of creating something like this must also have known things.
A gdzie jest ten?
Uralai, Father Jotanax.
A gdzie jest
Father
przywódca?
Hachiman, he is here, and
Arantiel nie leciał z nami?
just as your prophecy foretold. Now open the gates.
Oh my. I sense drama.
By the stars! Why do you punish him with silence? He found you. He fulfilled your prophecy. So let him inside. No. No, 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 no! This isn't happening! This isn't happening!
Kurmai.
Yes. Yes, he is here. He is sorry, Magistra. It was a mistake to come here.
Co?
This place is dead, and the ancient fathers died with it.
Very poetic, pal, but now you're overdoing it. Who says they're dead? Maybe your ancient fathers just left for someplace else.
Yes, I'm sure they did.
Bo szybko zdanie zmienia.
I am sorry this place isn't what you had hoped it would be. I really am. But Dalveric is right. You shouldn't jump to conclusions, and despair won't help you either. We should inspect this place before deciding anything. Don't you agree? The only question is how to get inside.
We could try breaking this gate open.
Splendid idea, boy. Do you have a battering ram with you? Myrid-sized, preferably?
This place must have a side entrance. Kurmai?
Yes, probably.
Well, then let's go look for it. We split up. Dalveric, I suggest you accompany Kurmai and take a closer look at the area around the docks. Legium and I will examine the eastern part of the city. And you and Sister Sakarish scout the west. If anyone finds anything, call the rest of the group.
O, ja
before
z
doing
Sairą.
any-
Znaczy z Skalią, kurwa, ja jestem
Now off you go.
Sairem. No dobra.
Oh man. All his life he has worked for this, and now it turns out. Let's just hope the architects of this place didn't take their knowledge with them to the grave, or wherever they are now. This is going to be interesting. And I can't complain about the company. Come on, you go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Dobra. No to szukamy jakiegoś, na pewno trzeba będzie tu gdzieś z boczku. Jest zamknięta. O, retoryka. Zatracony. O, może tutaj. Tak wygląda. O, tam jest jakieś wejście.
Saira, over here. That looks like a side entrance to me. Maybe it leads to the main tower, too. Come, let us go get the others.
Dobra.
Good. That looks exactly like what we needed. Anything we should know about the interior, Kurmai? Traps?
No.
No ja bym mu nie wierzył na słowo.
And Dalveric, you stay and guard the ship. If we haven't returned, or if you haven't heard from us within 12 hours, you're to take the ship back to Ark. Understood?
Understood.
Then let's be off.
A, czyli my idziemy w trójkę, tak? Czy jeszcze idzie ten mały też? Mały elfik. A, idziemy... A, on też idzie, czyli w czwórkę idziemy, okej. To będzie mnóstwo tych, właśnie pradawnych, nie? Czyli dużo robotów będzie, no to musimy ogień dać sobie, bo roboty są odparne. Dobra. Kufer. Stary dynamo weźmiemy. Trochę mi to dungeona z Obliviona przypomina. W Oblivionie takie były właśnie kolorystycznie, tak by takie dungeony. Często.
Let's see. This is Starling's script, but it's different. Blazes. Can you take a look at that, Kermai?
Of course. He sees. That's very... all right, yes.
Co mu się stało z
Then
oczami?
left we go.
I. Dalej, idź stara. Stara babo. Stara, ale jara, jak to mówią. A jesteśmy blisko jakiegoś mechanizmu, bo tu strasznie głośno dudni. Coś. I nie ma przeciwników. O kurde, zresztą to książka leży w powietrzu. Drzwi otwarte. Jakoś tu się za spokojnie. Jakoś tu jest za spokojnie. Okej, tutaj będzie przeciwnik. Nie?
I suppose this is where the council held their meetings, isn't it, Kermai? Wait, where is he?
Ej!
He. What in blazes?
Oczywiście.
He was here a second ago.
Wonderful. We need to find him. Let's split up. We'll meet up again here.
Okej. Rozdzielmy się. Oczywiście jak się rozdzielę, to oczywiście wiadomo co się stanie. Mierzy Gwiezdnych. Wiadomo co się stanie jak się rozdzielimy. Czyli nagle zaczną się przeciwnicy. Bo nie ma. Wow, what is this? A co to? Aha.
So?
Jakaś dźwignia. A, bo ona za mną
Any
idzie.
luck? You're right, but why did he run off in the first place? That's just careless.
I couldn't agree more. But at least now we have a trail. Let's see if the lever still works.
No ja nie mogę jej użyć, ale babcia ma na pewno tyle krzepy. O, oczywiście, że ma. Oczywiście, że babcia ma więcej krzepy niż ja.
There you go. Then let's see where that leads.
Winda do piekła. Okej, nie mogę się ruszyć. Ciekawe co to się będzie działo. No dobra. Coraz wyżej, widzę wchodzimy, coraz wyżej. Więc chyba... Oho, szczurki. Jezu, co to tak głośno strasznie?
That was all of them.
Matko, co te efekty takie głośno? Nagle jakoś efekty strasznie głośno się stan.
Magistra.
Let's take a look around. He must have gone somewhere.
Rozejrzyjmy się, no dobra. Ale gdzie? Z czego ja mam szukać tu?
There has to be a way forth, Saira. Let us look around.
Coś tu jest, kurde? Coś do góry może? Dlaczego ja mam tu szukać? No tu jest wejście, ale... A, jest dźwignia, dobra.
That's what I call well hidden.
No. Jest dźwigienka!
There.
O!
That was all of them.
Dobra. Gwiezdne miasto. Wyn.
Kirash, this is beautiful. What is this place,
Whoa.
Magistra? Can you read the
Ale
text?
kryształki, kurde.
I'll try. Yes, that. Tower of Memories. That should be it. Good question. They look like energy sources, don't they? The same as the Pyreans used. And, let me read some more. Blazes, this is
Są tu
tricky.
ptaszki.
But by Malthus, yes.
Hmm?
We got lucky. The prophetess was right. This is an archive. The archive, to be precise. The gathered memories of the ancient starlings.
But there's nothing here.
We will see about that. Come.
Zauważyliście, że w ogóle na wyprawy poszły same kobiety? Bo ja też jestem kobietą jako postać. A faceci pilnują statku? Wow! Co jest? Spadamy na dół. Znaczy, no nie da się spadać w górę, ale... What the fuck? Co się dzieje? O kurde. Żyjecie?
That was unexpected.
O kurde, ale żeśmy zjechali.
One moment. Here.
Co tu się stało? Wow! Ale dostałem kręcioła zaraz.
Wait, what's happening here, Magistra?
What the
The
fuck?
starling prophecies were right. The ancient fathers have lived in this place for eras, maybe eons. And throughout the years, they have documented the rise and fall of every civilization. And we're just about to see their memories. Correct. And they witnessed all of it. Their creation, their bloom, and their downfall. The same... Well, that's the big question, isn't it? But I fear we have no time to wonder about that. At least not for the moment. Correct. And yet, they never helped any of the civilizations that were...
But why? This is murder. If they know how to defend themselves against the High Ones, why didn't they share that knowledge?
Who knows? Maybe their hands were tied somehow. Or that. But that's just speculation. What we do know is that neither the Red Madness, the High Ones, nor the Cleansing could harm them, and that their knowledge might be the key to completing the beacon. Now, would you look at that? Welcome to the memories of the ancient fathers. Let's see
Wow!
what we can learn from it.
Co my tu mamy?
The Master was right about this.
Okej.
The Pyrean history should perfectly reflect
Jakieś
the
miasto,
different
ludzie
phases of the cycle,
powywracani.
including
To
the
jakieś
cleansing.
plemiona.
That's the first step of the cycle.
A
Out
rzeczywiście.
of nothing, life forms itself. And from that life, man
Tak, bo jest
evolves and
drzewo.
starts populating the earth.
Aha, i tu jest, zaczynają budować, tak?
The second step of the cycle, just as the Grandmaster said. A first civilization arises, blossoms, and falls. For us, it was Asadaron's reign of the Eterna, which collapsed after Starfall. Who knows what it was in the age
Tu
of the
ci
Pyrene?
nie, światłordzenni, tak?
That's... let me see. Yes, this is the creation of a theocracy. After the first civilization falls, a second one arises. That is reigned over by a few who proclaim themselves gods. Do you see the hats? These were the sun priests of the Pyrean realm, the equivalent of our Lightborn.
Widzę. To jest wojna.
That's step number 4, the downfall of the rulers. For us, it was the Shadow God and Narazul Aranthiel who killed the Lightborn. In the Pyrean Age, it was this general, Jakal. He was a member of one of the reigning castes himself, but one day turned against them. The Archmagister told me all about it. He was the Pyrean Shadow God and the Pyrean Taurenar Quarak, all in one, so to speak.
I następne.
The chaos, the war, the red madness. This is the 5th step where we are right now. Do you see this shape in the background? This must be the High Ones who are behind all of it. The cycle nears its end.
I ostatni.
The 6th step. The cycle concludes, the cleansing happens, and mankind vanishes just like that. Do you see this temple in the background? This must be the temple in the city of 1,000 floods, the heart of the Pyrean realm. And after the 6th step, it all starts over. So this is the final proof. Everything that has happened to the Pyreans, and probably to
Czyli
those before them
niekończący się
too,
cykl, tak?
is now happening to us. That's the question, but by the gods,
What?
mankind, it ascends to the sky, to the High Ones. Oh, by the righteous path, now it finally makes sense. All of it. Mankind doesn't vanish at the end of a cycle. It becomes a High One. That is how they reproduce, how they feed, or whatever you wish to call it. Don't you see? These shapes that ascend skywards. They're thoughts, our consciousness, our souls, and all of them together.
So you are saying that what a High One really is the consciousness of an entire civilization?
Yes, it's our memories, our thoughts, our dark knowledge, our collective consciousness. This is monstrous.
Czyli to jest to, co chciał ten korek zrobić. Ten korek. No, ten gościu, nie? Z nazwa tego. Żeby stać się kimś więcej, nie?
Yes, by the righteous path, that's it. Quarek is right. In a way,
No.
humanity does reach a new level of existence, because it becomes one of those beasts. Oh, yes, we do. The word of the dead. You said the aged man left it for you, didn't you? Then this is the way. The Numenos. I know what it is. Or rather, what we need to fill it with. The essence of a High One. It's hard to explain. The problem with the High Ones is that they don't have a physical shape, and this makes it hard to fight them. They are everywhere and nowhere, just like the air. This is why we need the beacon to fight it. It has the power to banish them. It's an assumption, but a well-grounded one. What the beacon does is channel massive amounts of energy and unleash it on its core. Isn't it logical, then, that we need something of what we want to banish? Like an energy signature inside it. It might sound far-fetched to you, but it feels right. Well, this is where it gets complicated, but I think I also have an answer to that. The word of the dead. We need to use it on a High One, to enter its mind. If there is any place we can find a High One's essence, it is there.
But even if that would work, where are we supposed to find a High One? You said it yourself, Magistrate.
Oh,
They
właśnie.
don't have a physical form, and even if they had, they surely wouldn't reveal themselves to us.
That is correct. But I know where to find one. Where the last cleansing took place. That is where we need to go. And once we are there, you need to listen to the echo.
Of
But
course.
since the
You
high
can see
ones
what
are
happened back then.
immaterial and will correct, the echo grants you
Czekajcie.
the ability to feel and relive the memories of this world. Yes, this means that we have to find the holy city of the Pyreans, where the last
Kurde, staram się
cleansing
nad
took
tym
place,
wszystkim
the
skupić,
city of floods.
żeby zrozumieć chociaż trochę tą fabułę.
Well, I hope this place can help us find the answer. If the ancient starlings witnessed the entire cycle of the Pyreans, then they surely knew a lot about the geography of the world
Ale
as
gdzie
it
jest ten
was back
karzełek?
then as well. We need to keep searching. Come, let us go back to the tower. Yes, this means that we have to find the holy city of the Pyreans, where the last cleansing took place, the city of floods. Yes, but we just learned that if the word of the dead doesn't work on
That's
them,
just bizarre.
it shouldn't work on any, is it?
Ej, a to było tak? Ej, przecież to nie było otwarte chyba.
In a way, the high ones are just like us, except that it's our thought.
To nie było chyba otwarte, nie? Wcześniej.
It bears a certain kind of logic. You can
Okej. No,
Knowing that, Korak's story about mankind ascending to another level isn't as far-fetched as it first sounded. We don't cease to exist. We coalesce into something else. Into a high one.
Yes, but is this new high one really us? Or does it just need us to come forth? Yes, we know now that this is how they reproduce. But we still know far too little. How did they come into being? How long has this been going on?
Właśnie, tyle pytań, tak mało
many
odpowiedzi.
questions.
True, but if I may say so, Magistra, we should save the philosophical questions for after we have stopped the cleansing.
Of course.
Dobra. A, okej, to jest tu. Gdzie ten nasz maluszek poszedł? Ogólnie będą się już tu kończyć.
Well then, let's see what...
Kermai?
They are here. They have been here all along.
Kermai! Where by the righteous path were you?
He was a fool to bring you here. You Soilborn are too dangerous. You've always
Oszalał.
been. But he was too blinded. Blinded by his dream to finally finish her and sail home.
I don't like this, Magistra.
What are you talking about, Kermai? The fact that the ancient starlings left this city doesn't have anything to do with us.
Stop
You have...
talking! Darn it, you are so ignorant! They are here, but they won't reveal themselves to us because they don't accept your presence. Because you are unworthy of them. He rationalizes? What do you take him for? A fool? If you would just listen for one, he will prove his worth to them. He will show that he deserves to live among them. The Soilborn have to die, and then the fathers will
Kolejny
reveal
szaleniec.
themselves. But how?
Kermai, stop this! Right now!
The defense system, of course.
Kurwa.
They will understand.
To arms.
What is this noise?
Co tu się dzieje?
Forgive him. It has to be done.
To jakiś smok? O kurde, co to jest?
Find the map and leave!
But
Run!
Czekamy. O kurczę. No dobra. A ja tu zapiszę i to sobie zakończymy, bo kurde już jest późno. W następnym odcinku będziemy kontynuować i mam nadzieję, że już będziemy kończyć. W każdym razie dzięki za poglądanie i do zobaczenia.